So anyhow, um, about a month ago, I had I don't know if it like cigarette burn or bug bite or something. I had like a little tiny bump on the back of my leg. Um, it was red, um, and over about a week, it got well, it swole up. It got real big until I get like an egg, and um, and then it started to look like it was gonna pop, like an abscess, right? A skin abscess. Anyhow, it got really bad. I'll show you. It turned into oh, there we go. Oh, okay, wow. I don't know if you can see that. Um, there might be too much light. I got this big giant hole in my leg, um, and it looks 100 times better, believe it or not. Um, but I have to. I don't know if that didn't do the trick. Trying to debride it because it has this yellow tissue underneath, um, on the bottom. That it's white blood cells and whatnot doing their thing, but it's keeping the wound from healing. And I don't know. I had to pay. It was like $220 to just to get fucking antibiotics, just to see a doctor and get antibiotics because I absolutely needed them. My whole leg, the whole bottom half of my leg, almost from my knee to my ankle, was infected. All the skin, um, and I had to cut a bunch of dead tissue off, which wasn't too bad because it was dead, so I couldn't feel anything. Um, but now it needs debrided more because there's like little yellow tissue that it won't allow it to heal. Um, I was hoping I did it. I had about 8 hours with that stuffed in there, um, and it didn't do the trick completely. Um, so I'm gonna have to do it again. Uh, basically, the best way to do it is to stuff it and let it go from wet to dry so it sticks. I can just yank it out and it'll pull away itself. Otherwise, um, I'm just gonna have to live in limbo and have this big gaping hole. Just keep it covered so it don't get infected again. Um, and then when I get money, I'm gonna have to buy some like Ambisol or something to numb it, and then I'm gonna have to like take a brush or something to it and make it bleed so it'll heal. Um, and because I'm not paying another $200 for a doctor to do it, um, I'll be able, it is what it is. I'll figure out a way to do it safely and clean so it doesn't get infected. But it's not rocket science. You just have to take that shit off, so make it bleed again so it fucking heal. Um, but yeah, it was fucking horrible. It was painful. I missed 2 weeks of work. Um, there was all kinds of dead tissue. I thought I was gonna get sepsis and die or something, or lose my leg. It got pretty ugly there for a minute, and oh my god, that it hurt. It hurt so bad I couldn't walk. Um, but yeah. I haven't touched this thing in a while. that's pretty much been life for like the last month, just dealing with this bullshit. Um, couldn't walk on it or anything. It was one of the more painful things I've ever been through, and I've been through a lot of terrible things. Um, but yeah, this was pretty bad. Being right on my calf muscle, the way it is right in the bottom. Um, it super painful, and I couldn't straighten my leg out, and I couldn't even straighten my foot out to like stand on it. I had to like my tippy toes. Um, I had to limp on my tippy toes, and even that was too painful because the blood pressure change from standing up. Um, like because your legs have the worst blood flow, as far as parts of your body goes. It because it has to push. It's so far away from your heart, and it has to push out fighting gravity. So blood tends to pull in your legs more. And oh man, you don't realize it until you get something like this, and then you stand up, and it's like poof, all that blood rushes to it, and oh my God, was it so incredibly painful just to stand. I would have to like put my knee to my chest and hop around, so the blood wouldn't flow down as much. Kind of cut the blood flow off by putting your knee to your chest, and yeah. But anyhow, I'm dealing with that, and I'm hoping that I'm hoping I can get all this shit to stick to a wad of gauze, so I don't have to fucking take a brush to it. Um, but yeah, it's that pretty gnarly, huh? Ugly. Um, Other than that, yeah, um, I haven't talked to anyone really in like, oh, it's been a long time since I've talked to anybody. I just kind of lost, you know, still love everybody, but I've been in that mood. I didn't really feel like talking. Um, Outside of work, I mean, you know, have to talk to people at work, but outside of that, yeah, no. Um, it's probably been like a year more, 2 years. I didn't really talk to anybody, so I don't know if maybe that'll change, maybe not. Maybe it'll be a while, but yeah. Hope everyone's doing alright. Peace.